This information might just save a life, or at the very least, a whole lot of expensive equipment. You know, folks, in my line of work I've seen my fair share of messes, but few things are as cringeworthy as a helicopter tail boom strike. It's like watching a perfectly choreographed dance go horribly wrong, except instead of a bruised ego, you've got a potential catastrophe on your hands. So what causes these things? Well, like most accidents, it's rarely just one thing. It's usually a combination of factors that snowball into a perfect storm of, oh shoot, one of the biggest culprits: unstable approaches and landings. Imagine trying to land a spinning top on a dime in a hurricane. That's kind of what it's like trying to land a helicopter smoothly, especially when the wind's kicking up a fuss. Speaking of wind, crosswinds and turbulence can make life miserable for even the most seasoned pilot. It's like trying to walk a straight line after you've spun around 50 times. You might think you're going straight, but your body's telling a different story. And trust me, helicopters are a lot less forgiving than the human body. Then there's low rotor RPM. That's a fancy way of saying the blades aren't spinning as fast as they should be. Think of it like trying to run through mud. You need more power to push through that resistance, and the same goes for helicopters. Rapid control movements are another factor. Picture a newbie driver slamming on the gas and brakes. Not pretty, right? The same goes for helicopters. Smooth and steady wins the race, especially when you're dealing with a spinning rotor just begging to make contact with something it shouldn't. Now, we can't forget about the helicopter itself. Some helicopters are just more prone to tail boom strikes due to their design. It's like some cars have terrible blind spots. You can be the best driver in the world, but if you can't see what's behind you, you're bound to bump into something eventually. And speaking of things you don't want to bump, let's talk about the dreaded inadvertent PTT pedal input. That's just a fancy way of saying the pilot accidentally hit the wrong button. We've all been there, right? Sending that text message to the wrong person, hitting reply all when you shouldn't have. But in a helicopter, that kind of mistake can have much bigger consequences. Finally, we have loss of tail rotor effectiveness. This can happen for a number of reasons, like mechanical failure or even something as simple as a bird strike. It's like losing your power steering in the middle of a turn. Things can get squirrely real fast. So there you have it. A crash course in the causes of helicopter tail boom strikes. It's a lot to take in, I know, but understanding the why is the first step in preventing these accidents from happening in the first place. All right, folks, now that we've covered some of the common causes of tail boom strikes, let's talk about why we're making such a big deal about them in the first place.